Welcome everybody. My name is Tim Hart. I'm branch manager of VanDyk Mortgage here in Fort Myers, and trying to do Facebook Lives to help out restaurants in Southwest Florida here, and lucky enough to have a staple, and I do mean a staple, in the North Fort Myers area of the restaurant. We have Brookes Restaurant being represented by AmiJo Beecroft. Amy, how you doing? Or AmiJo, sorry.
That a boy. Thank you.
Sorry. I learned quick.
I'm doing great. How are you, Tim?
Doing good, thank you. Everyone loves Brookes. You already got someone on here. Who's Christy and Chris Avelia? My favorite people, my favorite wing place. They're already on here watching you, so they love you already. So Brookes Restaurant, you guys rule, and you are in North Fort Myers. I love it there. And my kids love the Susie Nuggets, right?
Yeah, we do. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of sneak it in. We appeal to the kids a little bit.
Do you?
Come in and play the games, and chicken nuggets are life. So
chicken nuggets are life. Yeah, we ordered takeout from you guys a few weeks ago, I think, and it was pretty funny because all my kids are like, Susie Nuggets, waffle fries, Susie Nuggets, waffle fries, like all three of them. That's all they wanted. And my wife, same thing.
Mac and cheese.
Oh, the mac and cheese. So let's hear about Brookes. So the reason why we're doing this, AmiJo, is it's been a rough time for restaurants and a lot of people in Southwest Florida. And I want to make sure I help try to get the word out for people like yourself, because you're not going to stay closed forever. And I want to make sure people get out there and support local businesses like you. So give us the backstory on Brookes. I want to hear it. Tell me about Brookes.
Some backstory. Well, Brookes is older than I am, but I feel like I've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
About 33 years old. My family's the third owners, I guess. And I guess we're so intertwined in the community because all of our customers become friends and family, and then we end up supporting all of their kids and all of their sponsorships, and I don't know, it's just a great community to be a part of. So that's kind of what's important to us. Basically exactly what you're doing right now is something that we pride ourselves on too.
Yeah. Well, y'all have been involved and around for a long, long time. I mean, I'm, good Lord, 43, and I used to go in there like my early 20s, late teens. I won't tell what happened in that place during that time. Like,
I've seen it. I started when I was 11.
We had a few beers. But you got some, let's pause for a second. You got some people out there. Oh, Chrissy from Watch Repair. She watch repair at Sears, and she's a realtor. You got Julia Nelson giving the heart sign. What's up, Julia? Lewis Worrell from Always Affordable Electric said it's his favorite restaurant. If Lewis Worrell from Always Affordable Electric goes in your restaurant, you can pour a beer on his head for me, okay?
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah, I gave you permission.
Seeing it here.
All right. So you guys are locally owned and operated, and it's you and your mom, but it was also your grandma as well too, right? That helped?
Yeah, that's a big part of the soul of Brookes was my grandmother, Dallas. She was a spitfire, a bartender around town her whole life, and we definitely still carry her spirit here. She's firm but fair is kind of how she always was, but a goofball for sure.
Dude, Grandma Dallas, huh? What a cool first name.
Do you think that's cool? You should have known the woman.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me a quick story. You got one?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, so I lived with my grandma. It's one of my favorite stories of her living with her was that she had a fish tank, and it got infested by these little fishy worms. I don't know, a whole buttload of worms in her fish tank. And so she got this little trap to trap worms, and we'd kind of every day put new different types of foods in it to trap these worms, like little pieces of hot dog and stuff. And we kind of were competing to see who could catch the most or the biggest worms. Well, I came out one day and was gonna make coffee in the morning, and she had caught like the mammoth of all, like this thing was an anaconda in her like 20-gallon fish tank, and she left it sitting in front of the coffee pot. And so naturally, with my eyes half closed, pouring a glass of coffee or a cup of coffee, she left that thing there. I dropped the whole cup. She won the competition, as always, and I screamed too. I think I screamed like a little girl. It doesn't happen very often.
Okay, all right.
Grandma was big on that one.
Grandma Dallas is competitive too. That's cool. Hey, so going through this the last month or so, how have you guys been doing? I know y'all been busy with takeouts, but like, how have you been managing it?
Man, it's been we've been bobbing and weaving with the times. We're basically waiting day by day for updates. It's really cool though, what we've got going on here. We've got the best staff that's I think ever been made. So they don't need to be micromanaged. So cool. I feel like I came in the second day after we started doing this to-go deal, which changes obviously the whole way you run your business, the whole way you do your orders, and the way you do your side work, the way you do everything. It changes overnight. But my staff by the second day had already developed all kinds of new, they'd noticed what we needed and for efficiency and what people were wanting, and kind of adapted to it literally overnight. So I mean, it takes a couple of tries to work out all the bugs, but for the most part, we've just been leaning heavy on our people, and they come through every time.
Cool. So I want to get into the next step, what's coming on Monday, but you got some more love out here. You got Holly Whirl, Lewis's wife. They love your place, man. Do you know the Whirls? I gotta make sure you wave at them next time you come in there.
The Whirls, yeah.
Holly yet? Okay, well, yeah. Lewis, make sure you tell her what's up when you go in there. Holly said, "Love Brookes." Lewis wants me to tell you one of my dad jokes. I'm not gonna do that. And I don't want to embarrass myself anymore.
Love a dad joke.
I know, but they make fun of me and my dad jokes. So on May 1st, Monday, you can go to 25% capacity, and you can have outdoor seating, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all gonna do then?
Well, that's a good question. We are gonna open up to 25% capacity, which for us means we can have somewhere around 38 people seated in the building. And we're also trying to find a tent for the parking lot so that
there you go.
Bobbing and weaving, that's what we're doing.
Have you found a tent yet?
I found a tent. I haven't found the buckets, weighted buckets or barrels to hold it down yet. So
okay. If someone's watching this and they can help with the buckets, is it cool for them to reach out to you?
That would be awesome. At this point, we're thinking we might just go get some Sackcrete and a bunch of 5-gallon buckets and see what we can do. But since it's a borrowed tent, we want to make sure that it's taken care of correctly.
You're right. Concrete, trash it up. But like I was talking to my wife about that. I was like, that's going to be, first off, my personal opinion. I think 25% capacity is a joke. I don't want to go on a rant there, but it should be more than that. Personally speaking, I know you probably can't really complain too much about it or talk about it.
I can't. I won't complain too much.
Come on, do it right here. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen, I'm not too much of a complainer, but we're doing fine as is now, anyway, so we'll take what we can get, and
yeah,
right either way.
Well, I was wondering if people were going to do tents. I thought that would have been a cool idea. The only thing you got to dodge is the rain, but get some tents out there, and then you can go just 6 feet apart and you're good to go, right?
Yeah, you just hope that, like you said, the weather works with us.
Yeah.
Everybody here's made of sugar, so getting rained on might be detrimental to our
health. Hey, let's get into your favorite dishes. Oh, wait, before we do, Bobby Blanchard, my boy on here, good friend of mine. Do you know Bobby?
Probably.
Well, he said he grew up with Sissy Beecroft.
That's my mom.
There's your mom. She knows Bobby Blanchard. There's no doubt about it. So we're gonna go to lunch sometime. Me and Bobby. Bobby, we'll go to lunch there, buddy. You got it, man. And Lewis Worrell said, open up everything 100%. I agree. I'm over it. I'm over it. So do it. So anyways, dishes. I want to talk about what you guys are famous for. Let's hear about them. We got Susie Nuggets. Is that the number one thing?
Well, they're called Sissy Nuggets now for 15 years, but pretty much.
No, I'm an idiot. Sissy Nuggets. I'm sorry. They used to be Susie Nuggets.
They were. Yep. We all remember that too. They
Sorry.
changed the name. The old owner was Susie, and the new one's Sissy. So it was an easy swap for us. But yeah, obviously those are the staples. That's what we're known for the most. I'm also gonna recommend, though, if nobody's tried the burgers, nobody gotten out of their Sissy Nugget box, you need to try the burgers, like the flame burger if you can handle a little spice, or the grilled cheese style burger. Our pot roast is ridiculous good.
Yeah, oh, pot roast? I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Really good pot roast.
All right.
And we haven't had it while we've been shut down, but our fried pork tenderloin is one that all of the Northerners seem to think is worth sticking around for.
Okay. Yeah, Northerners love the fried pork tenderloin, right? Like Indiana people, isn't that their gig? They love like the pork tenderloin.
They always ask first, but is it like thinly pounded out? Is it like when you get up north? And I always I'm never scared to recommend it.
What do you say to someone when they're like, this ain't how we do it from where I come from? Because that's the move from people up north. This isn't how it's done from up north.
Yeah, you're right. I don't get that very often.
Okay.
But I imagine the tone would have a lot to do with how I responded.
I like it. Good answer. You're an ace at this, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so give me one thing and we'll get wrapped up. We got a couple more. Chrissy says she's taking notes here. Lewis said the regular menu is better. Or no, the regular menu is excellent and their specials are even better. Laura Salvo grew up going to Brookes. Wish I could get Sissy Nuggets in Tampa, she said. So
dang, it might be worth the drive.
Yeah,
I'm on your hands.
She used to live here. Maybe you can special order a FedEx frozen Sissy Nugget deal up to her one time.
Well, maybe. We maybe made a small investment we haven't told anybody about yet, so you're kind of getting us hear about it. But we might be able to do events in Tampa here soon or something like that.
Okay, all right. Keep your eye out, Laura.
Information.
Up in Tampa for the Sissy Nugget food truck coming up, maybe. Hey, so let's get into I'm curious to what you learned from this event. So because it's not gonna go on forever. You're gonna be open back to business sometime. So like what are you taking from it to move forward?
Personally, I learned that that all of our systems are very fragile. It's just being human in general. It's a fragile system. But as far as the business goes, not so much that we didn't know this before, but it's really, really cool to see in times of adversity the way that our community stands up and fights for everybody that needs help. And we see just a whole crap ton of love and support, and big thanks to everybody that has been there for us through this weird time. Other than that, I don't know. We just, we've been taking it day by day, like I said.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, cool. So where can people, I put your address, where you're at, and your Facebook page in the post here. Do you want them to connect with you anywhere else, or what's the best way for your fans and patrons to connect with your restaurant?
Our Facebook is definitely the most updated form of any media that we use.
Okay. Cool.
So definitely.
Now make sure you share this video for me from your Facebook page, okay?
I'll be doing that for sure.
All right. Get the word out. I don't know. You broke a little news on here. I'm gonna try not to go nuts on it about it. So I'll let you.
That was an exclusive just for you. I didn't even know I was gonna do that, and I did.
All right, you heard it. Yes, I finally broke something. It's never happened before. I'm so pumped. All right, cool. Well, listen, AmiJo, I appreciate it. And anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
I guess something just came to me. As far as what I learned too, that I kind of would touch back on is the I'm trying to censor myself. I'm not very good at that.
Let it rip.
The media is all bullshit. So
Yeah.
I just want to encourage everybody to look at their neighbors and talk to their neighbors and see what's going on around them, as opposed to buying into all of the crap that's going around. Nobody knows.
All the fear mongering.
Yep.
Yep.
A lot of fear and BS out there, like you said. So, talk to your neighbors, friends. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to be all right.
Amen. I'm going to add to it, because I'm going to tell anyone watching this right now, if you consume media nonstop, you're going to make yourself batshit crazy. Stop it. Step away from it. It's a lot of fear, and they are sowing it left and right. They want, if it bleeds, it leads. They want your eyeballs tied to their bad news. Listen, man, she's right. It's all BS. Think for yourselves, people. Right, AmiJo?
Always.
All right. And also, before we wrap it up, make sure when this is over, you guys shop local, support these local restaurants, bars, the retail places, all your businesses, essential, non, whatever. You know, they're going to need your assistance, help your business, and to keep their livelihoods going. Brookes, you got a lot of people out. Look at this. There's more out here. You got more. We're not ending yet. Leah Alexandra said, my girl.
Hey.
Frank, what? Dude, he's making fun of my haircut. I said I had a fro earlier. He's nailing me on it. He loves Brookes. Katie Schlotterbeck, thanks for the recommendation. Oh, thanks for sharing a Norfolk Myers tradition. Katie and Tom Schlotterbeck. Yeah. AmiJo got any dad jokes. So Lee wants you to say a dad joke. Do you have one?
Lee wants me to say a dad joke?
She said, yeah. I said, AmiJo, got any dad jokes?
Oh, Lee. Look, now I'm on the spot. She knows I have dad jokes.
She'll type it in, Lee. She'll type it in. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. If I can ever do anything for you, let me know, and I'll make sure I say hi next time we're doing takeout or we're in there, okay?
Awesome. Really appreciate you, Tim.
Oh, you got it, buddy. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye. See you, AmiJo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it.